Dragons. By default, every time you create a world, you will be given the ability to become a dragon. But if you want to change or turn back into a human, craft a dragon altar. There are 3 dragons you can become: the forest dragon, cave dragon and the sea dragon. Each dragon has different abilities, lore and diet, and after choosing any of the dragons you can customize how your dragon looks. Every dragon has 3 types of skills: active skills, passive skills, and innate passive skills. To use magic you need mana, which can be gained through different ways for each dragon. The forest dragon is a forest-based dragon. Innate passive skills. You can deal increased damage and chop trees without tools, getting more efficient with growth. This dragon can eat porous fruit, poison, raw meat and mushrooms. When exposed to the darkness for too long, you get a stress debuff, which makes your hunger drain rapidly. Active skills. Forest breath lets you breathe toxic gas that is deadly for mobs but makes plants grow faster. Spike is a ranged dart. Inspiration is a buffing skill that gives every nearby mob a new haste 3. Hunter is a personal buffing skill that makes you invisible in grass, speed and 1.5x damage. Passive skills. Forest magic restores your mana under direct sunlight and on grass. Forest athletics gives you the speed 2 effect on wooden or soil blocks. Light the dark lets you stay longer in the dark. Cliffhanger lets you fall further distances without taking damage. The cave dragon is a fire-based dragon. Innate passive skills. You can deal increased damage and mine stone blocks without tools. This dragon eats charred meat and coal, and peaceful mobs fear this dragon. You take damage from water, snow and rain. Active skills. Nether breath lets you breathe fire and burn surfaces, but cannot be used underwater or in rain. Fireball is a ranged attack that explodes and sets the surface on fire on contact. Sturdy skin gives all nearby creatures and you temporary armor. Lava vision is a personal buff that lets you see through lava. Passive skills. Cave magic restores your mana on hot blocks. Cave athletics gives you speed 2 on stone surfaces. Contrast shower makes you immune to rain and snow for a short period of time. Burn increases the chances of inflicting the burn effect, and deals more damage when the target moves. The sea dragon is based on oceans and seas. Innate passive skills. You deal more damage and can dig blocks such as gravel and sand without tools. Your diet includes seafood, and peaceful animals are scared of you. You are immune to lightning and have underwater breathing. You take damage if you are out of the water for too long. Active skills. Storm breath lets you breathe sparks of electricity. Targets become electrified and deal damage to nearby targets. Ball lightning is a ranged attack that electrifies enemies. Soul revelation increases the amount of experience gained from mobs. Sea vision gives you the night vision effect for a short time. Passive skills. Sea magic restores your mana on wet blocks. Sea athletics gives you speed 2 by standing on ice surfaces, glass, sand and coral blocks. Water will increase the amount of time you can stay out of water. Spectral impact increases the chance to ignore enemy armor. You grow gradually over time, but you can speed up growth using items. Newborns take 3 hours but can use Dragon Heart Shard. They have 14 to 19 horsepower and are 1 block in size. Young dragons take 1 day, but can use weak Dragon Heart. They have 20 to 29 horsepower and are 2 blocks in size. Adults take 3 days but can use Elder Dragon Heart. They have 30 to 40 horsepower and are 3 blocks in size. A star bone will reverse growth, and a star heart will stop growth. Human players and newborn dragons can ride on your back if you are an adult dragon. As a dragon you get a personal dragon inventory, which includes a crafting table, skin customization and magic customization, a claw panel and a button to short inventory items. Claws. In your dragon inventory, you have a claw panel, in which you can see your dragon's information and put tools, such as a sword, axe, shovel or pickaxe. The items in the slot improve your efficiency, such as a pickaxe improves the efficiency of mining, with your claws. Flight. As a dragon, you can fly, and cannot use elytras. You get 2 modes of flying, slow flight, which resembles creative flight, but you gradually fall and become more hungry, and fast flight, which allows you to dive, quickly take off and soar. You can use another flight mode, called flight spin, which can be obtained by talking to the Ender Dragon. Yes, I mean talking. If you do not want to kill the dragon just yet, you can leave the end by falling into the void. This flight mode allows you to boost yourself in air, water or lava and deals massive melee damage to all enemies in your path. Source of Magic. You can create a source of magic for infinite mana in exchange for Elder Dragon Dust. After you place down the source, you can right-click or throw the dust into the block, and it fills up with mana. Then you can crouch plus right-click to use the source. Your dragon will sit and meditate, and after 10 seconds you get infinite mana for some time. Do remember that each dragon has its own source. Dragon Beacons. Dragon Beacons are special blocks that allow dragons to get different positive effects. You can exchange your experience for effects. Sea Beacon of Peace is a beacon best for sea dragons, as it allows them to get animal calm, which makes peaceful animals stop running away from you. Forest Beacon of Magic, a beacon best for forest dragons, allows you to get haste. Cave Beacon of Fire, a beacon best for cave dragons, allows you to get the effect of sturdy skin. If you want to create an area with the effect, simply place the beacon on a dragon memory block. NPCs. Armored Knights are the strongest warriors in the group of hunters and attack players with Bad Omen and Royale Chase effects. Squires, hunters and night hounds follow these knights, protecting each other. Squires are normal warriors, hunters use crossbows and night hounds deal slowness effect. Princesses are followed by knights, they visit villages, and trade with flowers, gold and rare objects. Attacking them gives you the Royale Chase effect, which also makes her run away from you. Princes can be seen visiting villages but can be summoned using a scroll. They are followed by knights and buy equipment such as swords and shields, bread and a bunch of flowers. At higher levels, they sell much rarer items. Attacking them causes a Royale Chase as well.